Hey guys, like I said I'd have the money line in an hour, and roughly an hour. Um, okay, so money lines, it's really, again, slim pickings for me, anyways. Like I said, I don't really like picking money lines unless there's money to be made on it versus the kind of the standard two two to one that you get on the point spreads. Okay, so the first game I got here is, and they're in no particular order for Saturday. I've got Vanderbilt at Old Miss. Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a -7. Um, Vanderbilt's had a pretty rough schedule, so it's really hard to say how good they actually are. They played Georgia, LSU, and then of course they lost to Purdue, but that's when Sindelar was healthy. He got hurt, and now he's back, and then he's kind of not the same. But they played Purdue when Sindelar was like 100%, 100%. And as far as Ole Miss goes, their wins are like Arkansas and Southeast Louisiana. Not very convincing, and they're susceptible. And Vanderbilt did hold Georgia pretty good on the defense too, so it's a tough team to hold. But it's like I said, it's a money line. It's a long shot, so but it's a good money line I think to take. Um, and I didn't get the amount, sorry, but it's going to be at least 250 or three. Um, so take Vanderbilt over Ole Miss for the money line. Next one, I got South Florida at UConn. South Florida is a -11. South Florida, we know South Florida is shit. I mean, they haven't proven that. I think they're going with this Blake Barnett guy, who is just terrible. I mean, he just can't throw nothing. Their only win is against South Carolina State. Um, they scored a lot of points, but South Carolina State is like a FCS team. Really, not much to write home about. UConn is like a 430 at home, and I know UConn's not that great either, but I mean they are at home and they are facing South Florida. Um, and when the last time they played at home, which was 3 weeks ago, they lost to Illinois by only one score. So I'm gonna put a few dollars down on UConn. Like I said, it doesn't have to be much, but out of 430, like I said, $50 will get you $200. To over $200. Let's put it that way. I don't want to do math. Tired of math. All right. Next one, I got Eastern Mich at Central Mich. Central Mich has been playing a lot of people top, especially in their own division. Um, Eastern Mich's best game was Illinois. Then the other ones were the other wins are Central Connecticut. Yeah, everybody knows about Central Connecticut and Coastal Carolina. Again, two teams that just aren't really, well, they're FCS, so not convincing win for me. Central Michigan at home, and they were in Miami 2 weeks ago, and they lost by 17-12. That tells me that they can hold the team really well, and I would take Miami over Eastern Mich any day of the week. So I'll take Central Mich at home, and again, I can't believe I don't write. I don't know why I don't write down these. Okay, here it is. It's -6. So although the point spreads don't really count on the money line, just telling you where you're standing. Um, Next one is Northwestern at Nebraska. No, I don't hate Nebraska, even though I bet against them every week. There was one guy, Teddy Covers. I think he calls it teams he's going to bet against all year, or teams he bets for all year, that type of thing. So Nebraska is terrible. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Um, and plus, Northwestern's played some tough teams too, right? They played Michigan State and Wisconsin, so and they held their own with Michigan State, anyways. Um, and Wisconsin last week, that was pretty tight. I think they lost by 9, but to hold Wisconsin to 9 like to that 9 points, I mean that's pretty good. That's got to show you something. I think Nebraska is totally here. Northwestern's at 1-3. They got nothing to lose. Nebraska has got nothing. They they're the ones who have everything to prove, even though they're pretty much out of it if you ask me already. but I think Northwestern has a good shot. And just think, Nebraska's a -7 at home. 3 weeks ago, that would have been a -27. So you can see that even the odds makers aren't really saying too much about Nebraska either. Okay, and my final one is San Diego State at Colorado State. Colorado State's, even without their quarterback, their main quarterback, is playing pretty well. San Diego State, like I said, they're hot and cold. I don't know how well they do on the road since I think they've played most of their games at home. But their wins aren't that impressive. But like I said, it's one of those gut feelings you got. I think Colorado State can score a lot of points, even with their backup quarterback. They can score a shitload of points. So, and they're at home, and again, it's one of those. San Diego State is a coastal team, and Colorado State is kind of a elevation type of team. So, air might come into a factor, right? So, I'll take Colorado State 7.5. I'm going to put $3. I'm putting money on all of these guys, so it's not like I'm giving you something that I won't be betting. So, there you go. There's my 5 money lines this week. Hopefully, those come in and we make some coin. And sorry for such a short video, but really, there's only 5 games to talk about. All right, good luck. And like I said, I got my NFL ones I got to come up with right away because it's getting close to NFL time. So good luck this weekend, guys, and have a really good weekend. Take care.